Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in this reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on what do others secretly say about you behind your back. I will give you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Also, if you would like to further support the channel, please click that super thanks button. It is that heart-shaped icon just below the video. But let's get straight into your reading. Take a moment and meditate on the three piles. Pick the one that calmly draws you the most. And this would be 1, 2, and 3. So let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful group 1, and welcome to your reading. What do others secretly say about you behind your back? I will give you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Group 1, please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. So group 1, your energy naturally attracts you to here to the moon card. And with the moon energy, this is representing your emotions, your feelings, and how they talk about the way that you basically react to things or the way that you feel about specific things. The moon also rules over the sign of Cancer. So this could be in your sun, moon, or rising placements, or even in your Venus placements, or it could also represent the placements of the people that are secretly talking about you behind your back. But nevertheless, starting out here in your reading, this is about like your emotions and how you feel about things. I do feel that people say that they cannot, read you very easily. You're hard to discern. It's hard to figure out what you're thinking or what you're feeling because I don't think that you do expose things that are going on with you in your personal life very easily. So they talk behind your back and they're saying things like, well, you know what? I really can't figure, this person out. I don't know what they're feeling. I wish I knew. If I knew what they were feeling, hey, maybe I could, communicate with them. So they're saying really that they don't feel that they can talk to you the way that they want to. And it's all because you don't share everything with people the way that they want you to. And I also feel that they say things like, but you know what? You better not mess with her or him. You better not mess with them because I can see some unseen problems. So they know not to push your buttons. They talk about how, yes, you are quiet, you are reserved, but they have like this sixth sense, like do not push your buttons because that's when that lion that is inside of you will roar, if you understand what I mean. So they don't want to tempt you at all or push your buttons. Let's pull more energy to get even more insight. What do others secretly say about you behind your back? And you have here the flower of life, inspiration, awe, and dreams. So people are definitely awe-stricken about you. I feel as if you do inspire them a lot. And there are some people that do wish that, they could actually connect with you, like be with you in this romantic sense as well. They dream about, like you are their dream partner, their dream life partner. So although, you are very reserved, very personal with your information, not sharing too much, you're just not this oversharing person. They feel as if that you are very inspiring to them as well. Some people just really wish that they could be like you. So let's pull more insight. What do others secretly say about you behind your back? What do they secretly say? And here it is, the Two of Coins. Yes, so with the Two of Coins energy, this is, of course, earth energy, physical energy, earth. Taurus, Capricorn, even Virgo in the sun, moon, or rising, or even in the Venus placements here in your birth chart or in the people birth charts that do talk behind your back. But here, this is about you having options. So I feel as if there's some people or one specific person that is saying that you do have options, you know, when it comes to like the romantic area of your life, the relationship area of your life, that you do not have to, you know, accept any one, you know, you're not, in other words, they feel as if you definitely are not thirsty. You are waiting for the right person here. And some of them are saying like they don't understand why you're waiting so long. And yes, they're saying like you are too picky as well. But I can just clearly see here that you're very conscious about the person that you want to be with and interact with in that romantic way, having a partnership with someone. I can see that you're very conscious about that. But some people are saying that you're just too picky when it comes to a relationship, and that's why you're single now and not in a relationship, or that's why the previous relationship didn't work out. So let's pull more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What do others secretly say about you? What do others secretly say about you? And you have here the wolf, the pathfinder. So with the wolf energy and the pathfinder, this is about you. You know, you're able to move alone, move by yourself. They feel as if like there would be challenges. You know, if they mess with you, if they come towards you, it's going to be a challenge. Although you're mystical here with the wolf energy, you know, and you'll go ahead and you'll chart a new path when it comes to, you know, releasing an old relationship and starting something new. You start on a new journey, but not only with your relationships. I can clearly see here that this is representing like, you know, your goals and your dreams as well. If something's not working out, you will let it go and move forward. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. And there's someone specifically feels really, you know, that you are the love that that endures. Like you, and so this is really a strong, you know, conversation about you, that you are the one that kind of like got away, and your love is really solid. It's very strong. And I can see that here with the earth energy coming out. So this is really a wonderful correlation with the earth energy, the Two of Pentacles, meaning solid and grounded, and the wolf, the pathfinder, that came out immediately next to this card. Very good confirmation here. Thank you, Spirit. So yes, let's pull more insight. What do others secretly say about you behind your back? What do others secretly say? And you have here, I love it, the Eight of Cups. See, the Eight of Cups energy, again, is about your emotions. It's water energy. Pisces, Cancer, even Scorpio. People really talk about like how you feel, how they think that you feel. You know, like they say, you know, you feel like this. She feels like, you know, she doesn't trust anyone, or she feels like, you know, she's the only one that has, you know, concerns or issues. This is the conversation that I'm picking up. And with the Eight of Cups energy here, this energy is clearly telling me it's about you retreating. It's about you moving on the conversation. And some people are saying that you've abandoned them, or you abandoned the relationship. You just completely let go and went in, you know, the opposite direction of them. But they feel like you've abandoned them. So that's the secret conversation here with this Eight of Cups energy. Thank you, Spirit. So let's pull more insight. So what do others secretly say about you? What do they secretly say behind your back? And you have here self-sabotage. So with the self-sabotage energy, and I told you I will not leave anything out. So I'm going to give it to you exactly how I see it. They feel as if that you will not, like, by you letting them go or letting the relationship go, it's not good for you and you're hurting yourself. They also are saying that you're hurting yourself by retreating, by being alone so much. But I don't see that at all. I feel like you like to be alone to protect your energy, protect your mindset, your body, and your spirit. For you, it's about, spiritual growth, that spiritual illumination. It's sort of like a hermit energy that you do have. It's really, you like to go within, for clarity. That's why you like to be alone. But other people are gossiping and they're saying that because you're alone so much, you're hurting yourself. You really need to socialize and really get out there and really go, see who you can link up with, connect with the family, connect with the friends. So yeah, this is that secret, talk about you behind your back. So let's pull more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What do they secretly say about you? What do others secretly say about you? And you have here the Phoenix. It's about a new phase here. It's about rekindling, renewed, transformation, growth. It's also about a changed mind. So they're really, again, your whole reading here so far is about them talking about how they think you feel and how they think you feel about them, how you have changed up on them, how you have changed your mind. And they're saying that you really, some people are, a bit envious, jealous, and they're saying that you think you are growing or you think you're moving forward because you are this pathfinder, you are this wolf, you are the one that can release your past and start a new journey. See, because you are a teacher and you help others to find their way as well. And you know that there will be challenges, but see, your soul is very strong, and perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that really endures. And so that's what you really want for yourself. And so others, they are saying that you've changed your mind, you've abandoned them, you think you think you're growing, But I can tell you this, they really wish that they could rekindle the relationship. They really do. They really wish that it could be something new. But I can see that you feel that maybe in a couple of these relationship dynamics that you have really done all that you can do, and you can't keep giving of yourself when it is not reciprocated of other people. So let's pull more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What do others secretly say about you behind your back? And you have here the Three of Wands. So with the Three of Wands energy, this is fire energy, okay? And there's a fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, in the sun, moon, or rising, or even Venus placements of your birth chart, or the people that are really, having these conversations about you behind your back. And with this energy here, the Three of Wands energy, this is about travel. Again, this is about you moving on without them. You finding a new, a new direction, something different to focus on. You are about your creativity right now. So they do speak about, the creativity, things that you're doing. They talk about your projects. So if you're sharing your projects with someone, there is someone in your circle that is going back and telling them the things that you are planning on doing. But do not fear this, because I feel like this person that you are talking to, they really do have your back and they're very proud of you. And they kind of like just mention to these other people, because these other people will say, hey, what is she doing? And they will say, well, she's working on this and working on that. But this person really does admire you and is inspired by you as well. So, but yeah, they talk about like your day-to-day projects, activities, what are you working on? They're just really nosy like that. And not only that, I feel as if they're looking at your social media to see if you'll give any clues about whether you're dating someone, how your money is growing, is your bag getting bigger, but you're not about that. You like to keep everything like really close to your heart and kind of secretive. And, they really do. They talk about how secretive you are as well. And they just feel like, you shouldn't be like that because they feel entitled to knowing your business, and just really being a part of your everyday journey. Let's pull more energy. Thank you, Spirit. What do they secretly say about you? And you have here the Devil card. Look at this. So with the Devil card, yep, I talked about envious natures of, some people that do have conversations about you, that they're very envious. And because you picked the Moon card, I know that your intuition, you know, your intuition is already on this person. Like, who this person is that is very jealous of you, and they're, but the Devil card here, it's about, they it's one specific person that really is obsessed with you. But really, also, there are people there's one person that's obsessed with you in like this relationship way and romantic way. But there are some people that's really just obsessed with knowing, like, what are you doing? How are you moving? Who are you talking to? What are you doing every day? So they're obsessed in that way as well. So that's where this gossip is coming out of. And so with the Devil energy representing envy as well, this is a nice confirmation that Spirit is giving us that, yes, you do know who this person is that is jealous of you, and you are encouraged to trust your intuition and continue to go towards self-growth, self-healing, and as well as taking care of yourself and putting yourself first. And when you know when to be alone, and you know how to protect your mind, body, and spirit. So Spirit is encouraging you and letting you know that, yes, you are going in the right direction. So no matter what they are secretly saying, gossiping, or talking behind your back, you have a very strong intuition. And so you're encouraged to trust that. So group 01, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. Group 01, I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 2, and welcome to your reading. What do others secretly say about you behind your back? I will give you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Group 2, please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. But let's get straight into your reading. So group 2, your energy naturally attracts you to the Mars card. And the planet Mars is a action-oriented planet. It represents, bravery, courage, and aggression. And it rules over the sign of Aries. So Aries could be in your sun, moon, or rising, or even in your Venus placement, or in the placements of the person that is really having these conversations about you behind your back. But what I am intuitively picking up right now is that this person, there is a specific person that does talk about you a lot. And this person really talks about, like, I'm just going to tell you, this person has like a very like lustful nature, and they talk about your sensuality, like your sexiness to someone else. I don't feel like they talk about you to a lot of people, but there's just this one other person that they talk about you to. So it's like your sensuality, your sexiness, they talk about that. And but you know what? I also feel as if like maybe like once or twice, or you may have posted some pictures on social media of you like in a really cute outfit. And this outfit is not necessarily too revealing, or maybe you put a swimsuit picture up, but people do see you like it's very sensual, and very sexy. But there's also a sector of people. I'm getting like three people here that find you very aggressive. I feel like you had to go off on someone or tell someone about themselves, like you were approached and then you responded. So these people are saying things like, oh, well, she is crazy. She did this. She popped off on me, like she cursed me out. So basically, it's about your aggressive nature here, that there's a few people that do gossip about that about you, of how like you went off on them. But you know what? I'm feeling as if you were triggered by these people, and that it was kind of like a cause and effect situation. They caused you to snap, and so ever since then, this is the theme that they are really kind of like talking about behind your back. But let's pull more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And that card fell on the floor, so that one's eliminated from the deck. But let's see what this says. And this here is beauty, nature, and patterns. So see, yes, there is someone that does find you very beautiful, physically beautiful. And this person or people do talk about this. They talk about your physical beauty, and how naturally alluring you really are. And so let's pull more insight to get even more clarity here. Thank you, Spirit. There's a group of people or someone in specific that truly admires your physicality. Pull more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What do others secretly admire and talk about you? And you have here the Swan. So with the Swan card coming out, this is an excellent correlation with the insight that we just got, because see here, I can see that you are the type of person that you kind of like glide. You glide with like a grace here. And there's something very elegant about you, and this represents beauty as well. So this is in great correlation with the golden ratio card, representing beauty, nature, and patterns here. So this is about, they gossip about your looks a lot. They also gossip about how like you feel you know everything, because I feel as if you do educate yourself on a wide array of subjects. And so people say things like, oh, she thinks she knows everything. She's just this know-it-all. She's calling me talking about this, and she's calling me talking about that. But there's also this other group of people that they can't wait until you do call them and you speak about like tarot, or you speak about astrology, or just different things that you know about. So this is the talk about you. Let's pull more insight. What do they secretly say about you? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the 10 of Disc, which is also known as the 10 of Pentacles or the 10 of Coins. And with the 10 of Disc energy, this is Earth energy. Earth energy, Scorpio, Taurus, even Virgo, in your sun, moon, or rising, or in this person's or people sun, moon, or rising, or their Venus placements that really do have conversations about you. It's either their placements or your placements here. But the 10 of Disc, this clearly tells me here that this is about you wanting to build a legacy, and leave something here on the planet for others to remember you by. And they talk about that a lot. How you have expressed that to someone or group of people, that's part of the gossip right now that's going on. See, you are a builder, and you're about, there's also, what I'm picking up? There's some information about an inheritance. That there's a conversation about an inheritance, and you are included in this conversation right now. Thank you, Spirit. So let's pull more insight. What do others secretly say about you behind your back? What do they secretly say? And you have here the Four of Pentacles. So with the Four of Pentacles energy, again, earth energy. And I do love how the Four of Pentacles energy came out immediately after the Ten of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is about long-term security and the desire for long-term security. So yes, I feel as if they are saying, there's a conversation where they're saying that you want to build something. Why do you think it's important? Why do you feel like money's important? Money's not that important, but they feel like you think money is important because it is important to you. And it's something that you value and you respect money, but they don't see it in that way. But they are having a conversation about your money, or how you speak on money, how you feel that money is important, and how you feel that it's important to take care of the family. I feel as if you have had this conversation with someone, and this is a big part of the secret talk about you. So let's pour more insight. What do others secretly say about you behind your back? And two cards just wanted to fly out on the floor. So you have here betrayal. So I did tell you that I will give you everything that Spirit gives to me, and I won't leave anything out. But with the betrayal energy here, so some people feel as if you left them, like you have betrayed the family, you have turned your back on them. And it's because you really want to grow in life. You really see something, big. You really see, a bright future for yourself. So because you are not interacting with, the drama, the mess, you don't want to be a part of this consistent, rivalry and bickering within this relationship dynamic of either family and friends, or even a personal relationship. You're not about that life. They really feel betrayed by you, as if like you turned your back on them. So let's pull more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What do others secretly say about you behind your back? And you have here the Devil card. So see, this is about jealousy. So there are some people that do envy you quite a bit, because you see, you do have the courage to live the life the way that you want to live it. I feel as if you're the type of person that would say, my life, my rules. I'm going to do exactly what I want to do. And because you are very independent and you are strong and you do know what it is that you want in life, there are some people they can't handle that, and they're very envious. And this is why the Devil card did show up here. They just want you to do whatever it is they want you to do. And these people are obsessed with controlling you. So they do talk about behind your back. They say things like, well, she's very materialistic. And they find you very materialistic because you want the finer things in life. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because I feel as if you do connect and you do resonate with source energy very strongly. And you do understand that source is about abundance and prosperity. And, and so that just because they don't understand that, they call that materialism. And it's definitely not. And there's source that's $10 and $10 million, there's no difference to source. It's all about what it is that you want. But source wants you to be abundant in nature and to be prosperous in nature. There's a quote in the Bible that says the streets of heaven are paved with gold. So what does that tell us about, source's consciousness? That tells you that Source's consciousness is about luxury, abundance, and prosperity. And Source wants that for all of his children. That energy wants that for all of its children. And you are connected with that. But there are a group of people that find it very, appalling. They wonder why you are like this, but it's totally natural. It's just that you are aligned with divine intelligence and you understand. But yes, they are saying that you're very materialistic. So let's pull more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What do others secretly say about you behind your back? What do they secretly say about you behind your back? And you have here the autonomy, free will, and manifestation. So see, they're constantly saying that she's doing whatever she wants to do. She thinks she's this, she thinks she's that. She's just thinking about herself and which you are and which you should. Congratulations to that. Congratulations for putting yourself first. It's to be admired, to be commended, and not following someone else's ideal of how you should live your life. So yes, and that you are a very powerful manifester. You can manifest whatever it is that you want. I can see this here in your reading. Thank you, Spirit. So let's pour more insight to get even more clarity. What do others secretly say about you behind your back? What do they secretly say? And you have here healing heart. So yeah, so see, this is about a heartbreak. This is also about healing. There's a group of people or a person that you really do touch. You really do inspire, and you have healed this person from just by you talking to them, being very warm, having that ear, taking them up under your wing. You're very healing to a person or a few people here. But also there's heartbreak. There's heartbreak within your relationship dynamics. There's also addiction. And that addiction is also in correlation with the devil card that did come out. And it's like a relationship addiction as well. But there's someone that has an addiction. And I feel as if that person that has this addiction is this person that is, talking about you behind your back and saying certain things that really aren't true about you. But you are encouraged to just really forgive this person and really send this person lots of love and white sparkly light. Don't get upset at all. Just keep moving with grace as you are. It's represented here with this swan card. Because see, you help people to transform into elegance and grace as well. And you really inspire people with dignity and with the spirit of beauty. Because you do want the best for everyone, not just for yourself. You are a very selfless person. You want everyone to win. And that's really where your heart truly resonates. So group 2, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. Group 2, I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 3, and welcome to your reading. What do others secretly say about you behind your back? I will give you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Group 3, please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. But let's get straight into your reading. So group 3, I can see here that your energy naturally attracts you to the Sun card. And the sun is the source of life. The sun is the giver of everything good, okay? It's about material happiness, a joyous outcome, and success. So with here and about these people, what they're saying behind your back, the talk, I can clearly see here that they're speaking about like the things that you have. They're wondering and gossiping about what you're doing. How are you achieving things? What are you achieving? They're really worried about your material status. And like, who are you connecting with? Maybe like the people you're connecting with. Are you meeting people that are, successful? Just really, what are you doing in your material world and your material possessions? The sun also rules over the zodiac sign of Leo, and it is the only sign that is ruled by the sun. So the Leo could be in your sun, moon, or rising, or even in your Venus placements. This could also be in the placements of the people that or person that is, saying things behind your back, gossiping, or just secretly talking about you. So let's pull more energy. What do others secretly say about you behind your back? And you have here the Prince of Disc, the day trader. So yeah, this is about your finances. They're just really so concerned about your bag. How much money do you have? What are you doing? And the Prince of Disc, that is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. It could be seen in those top placements as well in your birth chart, or in the person's birth chart that is really just nosy and wondering like what's going on with you. So with the Prince of Disc energy, so yeah, also I can definitely say that they do say that you are very self-sufficient, that you do know how to take care of yourself, and that you don't ask anyone for anything. So that's one thing they're saying, like, well, she doesn't call me and ask me for anything. So, I guess she's doing okay. That is how the conversation is going with a specific person. So let's pull more insight. What are they secretly saying about you behind your back? You have here the sun. Look at this. And then there's two cards here, so I can't wait to see the other one. So the sun card twice in your deck, and then the Empress. Okay, look at this. Very strong confirmation here. Thank you, Spirit. So with the sun card, yes, they are talking about what you have, really nosy. Also looking at your social media to see if you post any new things that you may buy or something that someone is giving you. But with the Empress card here, this is definitely giving me a clear insight that you see, someone is saying that how a very good parent you are. So there is someone that is recognizing your Empress energy, that sees you as this Empress. And someone is definitely gossiping and saying secretly that you are a good parent. And why they don't say that to you? It's beyond me. I wish they would say that to you because they really feel you're a good parent. And maybe you don't have any children, but you have like maybe dogs and cats. You are a good pet parent. They really say, oh, that she really takes care of those kids really well. Or, and some people I feel like they say, oh, she puts that dog before me or that cat before me. But yeah, you are this Empress in their eyes. They don't want you to know that though, which is so strange here. But also, this is representing your abundance here, your abundant nature. And I do love the correlation that the Empress card came out right after the Sun card, which represents material happiness and success. So there is a lot of success on that is smiling upon you. The universe is really conspiring in your favor here. Okay, so whatever it is you're doing creatively, continue to do that because you are truly a blessed person and everything is just working out wonderfully for you. Success is in your vibrational frequency. But yeah, they're talking about what you're doing and how wonderful you're doing it, and you really don't need anybody for anything. So let's pull more insight. What do they secretly say about you behind your back? And you have here the Magician. This is so funny to me because They're really in their feelings about how are you making it? How are you doing it? It's like magic to them. For someone in specific, this could be a person that's on your mind that you're thinking about. They're like, this is like magic. They didn't expect you to be doing so good, with your life, moving forward, taking care of yourself, being really self sufficient here. But the magician card is clearly telling me that they're talking about like how focused you are on your creativity, as well as how you're able to really just turn your visions into reality. And for some of these people, like, you are low key, they are inspired and they're watching your social media, like those two big emoji eyes looking like, what's going on? Is she going to post anything? But they're just really, really um inspired about how you're doing this secretly, but they won't tell you this. Let's pull more insight. What do they secretly say about you? Thank you, Spirit. What do they secretly say? And you have here the hawk, the messenger. And I do love the messenger card coming out because this is about communication. This is about what they are saying. And the messenger card here is about Spirit sending you a message. So, and Spirit is wanting you to open your greater vision to see the signs. To see the signs about, people, about relationships, but not only that, to see the signs of your blessings, your creativity, your talents, your gifts, and to move forward, because there is so much there's such a joyous outcome for you. There's like really lots of material and spiritual happiness for you. And so these people that are secretly talking about you, they're just talking about how focused you are, and how you are not allowing them to distract you. That's what they're saying. And Spirit really just wants you to know that you do have a bright future, and to just let yourself ascend to new heights. And don't worry about these people, because they're just talking, but low key, they are really inspired. They are really inspired. I love the confirmation here in your reading. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull more insight. What are they secretly saying about you behind your back? And you have a feeling safe. So with the feeling safe energy, this is about how you are protecting your mind, body, and spirit. So they're secretly saying that you're not taking phone calls. You are not, immediately answering and responding to their text messages. I feel like this is this is either one, two, or maybe at the most 3 people that feel this way. And they're saying that, she's not taking my calls. She's not answering my text. She will text back and say, hey, I'm busy, or I'm doing this and I'll call you later. I love you. Stuff like that. So they're talking about that, how you just really, you're protecting your vibe and your energy. They're not saying it like that. They're saying that you are not taking their phone calls. You don't want to be bothered. You are acting as if they did something. And some of them are saying that you're acting as if you're too good for them. But I am not picking up that at all. I am just picking up that you are protecting your energy. And that is really to be respected here. Thank you, Spirit, because after all, it's about you. It's your life, and it's about how you want to live your life. And because at the end of the day, you have to be proud of who you are. And so you do have a lot of self-respect, a lot of courage, and a lot of self-discipline. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull more insight. So I want to pull this card here. So what do they secretly say about you behind your back? What do they secretly say? And you have here the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, look at all of this energy about creativity, what you're doing. They're just so nosy. They want to know what you're doing, your creative aspects here, your day-to-day, who you're doing it with. They're gossiping about that. The Ace of Wands energy, that's high fire energy. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries in the sun, moon, or rising, or even Venus placements of your birth chart, or these people birth chart that just really love to talk about you. The Ace of Wands, this energy clearly tells me that there's always like this urgency to talk about you as well. So they talk about you very frequently, very often. But again, this is a very strong confirmation of how you do inspire, you know, these people low key. And not only that, they're always talking about what you are doing differently. The Ace of Wands representing a new project that you are working on. And I am picking up that, yes, you do have a new project, a new venture, and you're encouraged to push forward on that because it is already successful. In your vortex, there is plenty of prosperity surrounding your life and the things that you want to do. So thank you, Spirit, for this wonderful confirmation. Let's pull more insight. What do they secretly say about you? And you have here the sword and rose. The sword and rose, it represents clarity. It also is about I feel that they say that at least you are real. You're very real. You're not fake. You're not going to fake hook up or fake talk on the phone and drain yourself. And this is about, and you're not going to force a relationship just to have one. So they really secretly just really talk about how you protect yourself and protect your energy with feeling safe here. This card correlates very nicely with the sword and the rose. Solidarity, you know, truth. Find how you like to go inside for inner truth, for clarity. Shut down. Not talk to people, to protect your energy. And not only that, to protect your creative forces. Because you know you have something really beautiful, a beautiful life ahead of you. And so they understand it, but yet and still, you know, they have to respect it. They really have to respect this about you. And I feel as if they do. I feel as if they really do. So group 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.